Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a bustling African city, there lived an old woman named Nkem. Nkem wasn't just any old woman. She was known throughout the city for two things: her delicious fufu and her uncanny ability to predict the future. Her hut, though small and made of mud, was always filled with people eager to hear Nkem's wisdom or to taste her heavenly fufu. One day, a young boy named Oyenka came to visit Nkem. Oyenka was troubled. His little sister Amara had been acting strange lately. She wouldn't tell him what was wrong, but he could see sadness in her eyes. Oyenka had tried everything to cheer her up, but nothing worked. Oyenka walked into Nkem's hut and explained his problem. Nkem listened patiently, her wrinkled face etched with concern. When he finished, she didn't speak right away. Instead, she motioned for him to sit down beside her. "You asked me to help your sister, but how?" Nkem finally spoke. "She won't even tell me why she's sad. How am I supposed to help her?" Oyenka looked down. Nkem reached out, her gnarled hand resting on his head. "Patience, child," she said softly. "Sometimes the best way to help someone is to let them open up to you. Be there for her, Oyenka, and listen. That's the first step." After speaking with Oyenka, Nkem went to her kitchen. It was a small space filled with all sorts of herbs and spices. The air was thick with their scent. Nkem prepared a special tea known for its calming properties. She gave the tea to Oyenka, instructing him to take it home and give it to Amara. "She'll tell you her worries after drinking this," Nkem promised. Oyenka thanked Nkem, took the tea, and hurried home. As soon as Amara saw Oyenka, she perked up. "Did you bring some nice kola nuts from Nkem?" she asked, smiling. Oyenka shook his head and handed her the tea. "Drink this. It will make you feel better," he said. Amara hesitated, then took the cup and drank the tea. She sighed deeply and snuggled into a blanket on the floor. "Thank you, Oyenka," she whispered. "I feel much better already." And just like Nkem had told Oyenka, Amara began to share her worries. "I've been having strange dreams, Oyenka," she said, her voice trembling. "Dreams about a dark shadow that wants to take me away." Oyenka listened intently, his heart aching for his sister. "Don't worry, Amara," he said, wrapping her in a hug. "I'll protect you. We'll ask Nkem for help." Amara pulled away, wiping tears from her eyes. "No, Oyenka, this is my burden to bear. I need to face my fears myself." She looked at Oyenka, her eyes filled with determination. "But please promise me you won't tell anyone about my dreams. I don't want the whole village to be worried." Oyenka knew he couldn't convince her to change her mind, so he simply hugged her and promised to keep her secret. The next morning, Amara woke up feeling determined. She decided to visit Nkem herself. She wanted to understand her dreams and face her fears head-on. Amara found Nkem in her hut, stirring a pot over a small fire. "Good morning, Nkem," she said, trying to sound brave. Nkem turned around, her face breaking into a warm smile. "Amara, what brings you here?" she asked. Amara took a deep breath. "Nkem, I need your help," she began. "I've been having these disturbing dreams, and I think they might be messages from the ancestors." Nkem nodded, gesturing for Amara to sit down. "Tell me about these dreams," she said softly. Amara closed her eyes, trying to recall the visions that had been plaguing her sleep. "I keep seeing this dark shadow, Nkem," she whispered. "It seems to be calling me, trying to pull me into the darkness." She shuddered, remembering the feeling of dread that had filled her in the dreams. "I'm scared, Nkem," she admitted, tears welling up in her eyes. "I'm scared of what it means, of what it might bring." Yaya listened patiently, her gaze fixed on the flames dancing in the pot. When Amara finished, she remained silent for a moment, lost in thought. "Your dreams, Amara, are indeed messages from your ancestors," she finally spoke, her voice grave. "But they are not trying to harm you. They are trying to guide you." Amara looked at Nkem, hope flickering in her eyes. "Guide me? How?" Nkem placed a hand on Amara's shoulder. "They want you to embrace your destiny, child," she said. "Destiny?" Amara echoed, confused. Nkem nodded. "Yes, your destiny. You have a special gift inside of you, Amara, a gift that your ancestors want you to use to help others." Over the next few days, Amara spent a lot of time with Nkem. She learned that her recurring dream was a sign that she was being called to use her gift to help heal the sick and bring hope to the village. With Nkem's guidance, Amara began to prepare for her new role. She studied traditional medicine, learning how to use herbs and plants to treat illnesses. She also delved into rituals and ceremonies, understanding the spiritual aspects of her gift. It was a lot of responsibility, but Amara was determined to honor her ancestors and help her community. Meanwhile, Oyenka couldn't help but worry about his sister. He noticed she was spending less time playing and more time with Nkem and the village elders. Although he respected Amara's decision, he couldn't shake off a sense of unease. One evening, Oyenka decided to visit Nkem and inquire about Amara. He found Nkem in her hut, and the sight that greeted him made his jaw drop. Amara sat calmly amidst various herbs and bowls, a serene look on her face. Beside her was a table piled with freshly picked herbs and medicinal plants. "Oyenka, you came," Nkem said warmly, noticing Oyenka's surprised expression. "Your sister is training to become a healer, Oyenka," Nkem explained, sensing Oyenka's surprise. "She has a gift that she was too afraid to acknowledge." Nkem paused, her eyes twinkling. "But with your help and encouragement, she's embracing it." Oyenka felt a wave of relief wash over him, followed by a surge of pride. He realized that his sister wasn't just facing her fears, she was turning them into strength. From that day on, Oyenka became Amara's biggest supporter. He helped her gather herbs, assisted her in preparing medicines, and most importantly, encouraged her to believe in herself. Amara's healing gift quickly became known throughout the village. People came from far and wide to seek her help, and she never turned anyone away. She treated the sick, the injured, and the heartbroken with kindness and compassion. As Amara's reputation as a healer grew, so did the power of the dark shadow in her dreams. It seemed to grow stronger, its grasp on her becoming more insistent. Despite the increasing intensity of her dreams, Amara continued to serve her people. She didn't let the fear of the unknown hold her back. Instead, she faced it head-on, knowing that her purpose was bigger than her fears. One day, Nkem called Amara aside. Her expression was serious. "Amara, the time has come," she said. "The ancestors want you to embrace your destiny fully. It's time to face the shadow." Amara's heart pounded in her chest. She knew what the shadow symbolized, the untapped potential within her, the part of her gift she had yet to explore. With a deep breath, she nodded, ready to face whatever lay ahead. Guided by Nkem and the village elders, Amara performed ancient rituals meant to strengthen her connection with her ancestors. As she chanted the age-old incantations, she felt a surge of power flow through her. The shadow in her dreams became clearer, less frightening. She realized it wasn't a force to be feared, but a part of her that needed to be understood and accepted. Through the rituals, Amara discovered a well of immense healing power within herself. She could now cure diseases that had previously baffled her. She could heal not just the physical ailments, but emotional wounds as well. Her gift was a source of strength, not just for her, but for her entire community. With her newfound understanding and power, Amara continued to heal and help those in need. She became a beacon of hope and strength for her people. As for Oyenka, he marveled at his sister's bravery and selflessness. He realized that her journey was not just about embracing her gift, but also about facing one's fears and finding strength within. Together, Amara and Oyenka, along with the wise Nkem, brought hope, healing, and strength to their village, proving that sometimes the darkest shadows can lead to the brightest light.
Thank you for watching today's episode. We sincerely hope you had a great time. If you did, please do well to like this video and share with your friends. Also, remember to subscribe so you never miss any of our videos. Once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.